Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make this chocolate Halloween candy ice cream. It has Oreo cookies in there, Butterfingers. It's absolutely amazing, so keep watching and I'll show you step by step how to make this. The first thing we need to do is to make the Fudge Ripple, and to do that I have a large microwave bowl here, and in it I have 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. To that I'm going to add 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. Now just take this, microwave it on high for about 2 minutes. If you don't have a microwave, don't worry, you can do it over the stove. Just melt it until everything's melted completely, and that's it. All right, so after 2 minutes, it should have melted a lot of those chocolate chips. Let's just mix this up. And you have to mix it up really good. Now it really takes a lot of mixing here, so make sure you have plenty of arm strength. So if you find that some of the morsels are not melting, you can put it in the microwave for another 20 seconds or so. You don't want to put it in too long. You want it to be nice and thick like this. And it does take a lot of stirring, a lot of muscles, but you'll get there, trust me. But anyway, this is what we have. We're going to let it cool down just a little bit, and then we'll make our ice cream. Now to make our ice cream base, we've got a large bowl here, and I'm going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream to this. Just like the million times before I made ice cream, we're just going to whisk this up until it forms stiff peaks. And once it reaches stiff peaks, just set this aside and we'll work on the rest of our ice cream. Next, in a medium bowl, I'm putting another can of sweetened condensed milk just in that bowl. And to that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Just mix this up until it's well combined. Now that that's mixed in really good, we're going to set that aside too, just for a moment. And what we're going to do is we're going to add in some candy to that. And what I have are these Oreo cookies. These are Halloween Oreo cookies, and I have some Butterfingers. These are perfect because they have that orange inside. Just take a large plastic bag, Ziploc bag, and open up your Butterfingers. I'm only going to use about 3 Butterfingers, and maybe like 4 or 5 Oreo cookies, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know. We'll see. So we'll put some of those. Here's 4 Oreo cookies. We'll make it 5 Oreo cookies. We'll go 6. So let all the air out of the bag, zip it up. We just want to smash these into little bits, every bit of it. There we go. You can keep some big chunks if you like. Now we're just coming back to our sweetened condensed milk and cocoa mix, and we're just going to take our smushed Oreo cookies and Butterfingers and drop them in. Make sure you get them all out. And just fold these in. They're not going to fold in really, really good, but that's okay. We'll get them folded into the next step. Perfect. Next, we're going to come back to our heavy whipping cream that we whipped up to stiff peaks, and we're going to add to that our sweetened condensed milk and our cocoa and our candy. Just drop that all in there. And we're going to fold this in. So once you have it all folded in nicely, and you can see that color is real consistent throughout, it's this nice pale chocolate color. And we're going to take this and put this into our freezer safe dish. Now we're only going to put half of this in here first. Dish it out. Put about half in there. At this point, we're going to come back to our chocolate fudge, our hot fudge that we made earlier. And we're just going to take a good glob of that and just kind of drizzle it around. And I made a lot of this fudge. You don't have to use it all on this recipe. There you go. You can save it, put it in like a mason jar and use it on top of your like vanilla ice cream if you'd like. Now just going to dip the rest of our ice cream on top of this. You can kind of tap down on your container here and it'll spread things out. If you really want some more fudge, you can just dig into some of that fudge and just kind of drizzle it around. Put the rest in the container, save it for another time. Now I think this would be best if I crunch up a couple more Oreo cookies and just put on the top. Get that nice orange color shining through. And they don't have to crunch up too much. Now we're just going to take some plastic wrap and kind of push it in a little to the ice cream. This will help prevent it from getting freezer burn. Put our top on. Now just put this in the freezer at least 4 to 6 hours. Overnight is better. Now I've let my ice cream sit overnight. Let's open it up and see how it looks. Look at that. Now I can't wait to dig into this. I'm gonna scoop out some, let's try to get a little bit of everything. Still quite hard. Let's give it a few minutes, let it sit out, and then we'll scoop it out. All right, so we let our ice cream sit out for about 10 minutes or so. This way to soften up enough so we can scoop it easily. So here we go, let's scoop it out. You can see pieces of the orange from the Oreo cookie as well as the chunks of candy bar. Now it's time for the taste test. We're going to try our chocolate Halloween candy ice cream and see how it tastes. Oh, that's so good. I got a little bit of that fudge in there. I got some of the cookie. Absolutely amazing. It is, one warning though, it is very chocolatey. So if you love chocolate like me, you're gonna love this. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this chocolate Halloween candy ice cream. It was a lot of fun making this and it tastes amazing. So I hope you get a chance to make it for yourself. And if you do, please share with me on any of my social media at FunFoodsYT. Also check out some of the videos I have off to the side. And until then, I'll see you next time. Next, we're gonna come back to our, what is this called? This looks like, what was I gonna say? Let's try that again. You can still see some chunks of those hiccups. Try this again. And you can kind of